Hi there everybody, who's the whole universe? Hope everything is fine. I'm Russian who brings value to my own experience, and it's my university when I was studying from 2015 to 2019. It is amazing. It is Moscow State University of Geodesy and Cartography. We were studying here cartography, geodesy, some of the metrology in terms of kind of meters, how to measure something, and also information security and different types of geospatial data we are learning here too. And today we're going to talk about not this, but about my current university and about my plans and about what have I learned today and what have I practiced today too. First of all, today I was on the lecture of documents and different types of history. I mean that not types of history, the history of the documents and different types of documents that were inside of the history of Russian Federation, and how they are written, what is the formulating part, what is the regulations, different types of судебник thing, it is actually court thing, and also about the Peter the Great and Catherine, about governors and different types of kind of flow of the words that are foreign words in the Russian community, because Peter the Great kind of came from the foreign places with different types of words. For example, he came with governor, president, vice president. He came with this word because he was abroad and he is a nice guy. He kind of was listening what other people saying, and he was kind of, oh, I know this word, it will be right now in our country too. And about Gallery, actually, it is the specific kind of swimming place. Swimming ship. Okay, and admiral also, he came with this word, and different types of community, and some words from those parts. Principle, yes, and some words of foreign nature, actually Latin or Greek. They are also Berg, actually it is the mountain on Deutsch, German language, and Burg, yes, Petersburg. It is Burg, it is the castle, actually. Okay, today we're gonna talk also about what have I learned today, what have I practiced, and I practiced today a little bit of machine learning things, and also about software patterns. I was reading and doing some stuff. I was practicing my keyboard method of memorization on this stuff. Also, I was learning more about different types of paradigms, programming paradigms, and different types of languages. I was repeating them. For example, Java, JavaScript, Kotlin, C, PHP, R, Lua, HTML, CSS, C, C++, C#, Objectives, C, C++, CS3, Ruby, Rust, Python, Smalltalk, Haskell, VHDL, TypeScript, PostScript, PureScript, and script in different languages, and different types of other languages too, and x86 assembly language and Solidity too. I was learning about them, and also different types of repetitions I did with post.x, post.y, post.z, val.x, val.y, val.z, and acc.x, acc.y, acc.z. It is our different types of positions, velocity, and also accelerations of different variables in our kind of grid of XYZ coordinates, Cartesian coordinates. Also yes, I was repeating it, and also software design patterns I was repeating, adapter, bridge, state, strategy, also chain of responsibility, and command, and also there were other two, factory method pattern, and also abstract factory, prototype, and singleton, multi-ton, and also lock and deadlock, and threads, and different types of messaging, and also bulking, and other things that maybe you don't understand right now, because it is a kind of scientific kind of ish terms. It is developing, actually, terms development, but in most cases they are used by data scientists. And also about things that I was learning today, and I was actually, it is not the learning it is kind of, we can learn it. It is the spiral. Always when I learn something new, it is all about the spiral process. It is the same with English. For example, I know the word I. Yes, I, it's me. Yes, and it's Johnny. And okay, and we have. I right now kind of start to talk to think that if my beginning of the video started with it's Johnny, yes, and every video I start with it from this phrase, for example. And one moment, we will be here right now. And I started to think, yes, when I do learning, actually it is, for example, when you know the I, you can construct the sentences. For example, I work, I construct, I do, I make, and other of them you can use to create sentences or phrases. Yes, and actually learning, it is always permutations of stuff that you do. And sometimes you need to do this thing or it will be error. For example, work I, it is kind of not super correct way to do. Yes, but actually, will I work? Could I work? Maybe. Can I work? Yes. Or maybe, would you like to work? Yes. It will be correct one. And okay, and we have correct and kind of we have not correct, and maybe not correct only for this current type of period, because maybe in the previous time, in the previous era of maybe 15th or 16th of, or maybe 17th century, they were actually not they were kind of the correct form. Actually, in the previous time, maybe they were correct, but right now nowadays they are not correct, or vice versa. Yeah, wow, what I used right now, vice versa. Oh, some people are running. It's amazing. Sports, it's the life. And okay, I do kind of the spiral thing, always learning, and also about supervised and supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, semi-supervised machine learning, and reinforcement learning I was learning, and also Q learning I was learning, and Q learning, actually this is the concept. It is kind of outlines of machine learning what I was saying right now, and also AI, ML, also AI, ML, and MDL. It is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural networks, and deep learning. It is the concepts that you have inside. It is kind of sets of knowledge we have. One moment, we'll cross the street here. Oh Jesus Christ, some people will be here. I will be kind of, maybe I will be loud right now. And yes, I was learning it about regression, also the specific method of kind of functions. Regression is the function, or mapping, actually MapReduce, also CUDA and CUBLAS. It was there too. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm kind of one moment. We'll cross there because there are people and I don't want to disturb them. Actually, if I will speak near them, loudly speaking English. Okay, so we are here. Yes, a little bit of rubbing the camera. Yes, we made the, I don't know how to say it correct. When you are in a competition and you kind of getting from the third place to the first. Yes, kind of you made the leap. Yes, and you kind of jumped from one position to another. And overcome or something, kind of started to be first, the favorite of the race. Yes, I was learning it in my current set of learning. What's inside of it? What's inside of my container of learning? What's inside of my kind of shelf? What's on my shelf of learning directions? It is software programming patterns, software design patterns, guys. Software design patterns, next data structures, algorithms, next machine learning, algorithms and outlines, programming paradigms, and also colors, different types of audio, also things. Actually, it is all about different types of variables, functions, formulas, and always kind of doing this stuff. But actually on YouTube, I think so not so big amount of people will watch these videos, because all the programming stuff, it is more interesting, or maybe not even interesting. It is more presentational. I don't know how to say it correct. More presenting if you watch it with some pictures, not with the podcast style videos when the boy running from place to place. But actually, it is one of the type of the content too. But in terms of the popularity, it will be maybe popular with some visualization of it. Visualization of the contents that I say. And for example, I say char by short in long string boolean and float double, and then it will be appeared on the screen somewhere there. Yes, here. And different types of them, and stack, queue, double-ended queue, and also heap and container and mapping and multi-set map. And